Tonight on Oswego Now, SUNY Oswego students are bringing a magical story to life.
And it's almost Arbor Day. How students are preparing.
I'm Jaden Archie. Coming up on Oswego Now, find out about the state budget battle in Albany and how it could potentially affect SUNY Oswego students.
Good evening, I'm Casey DeSalle.
And I'm Madeline Cummings.
State lawmakers are at a standstill in Albany, and it could have big consequences for SUNY schools across New York.
Jaden Archie takes a look at how the budget delay could impact SUNY Oswego and what students need to know.
A stalled state budget has public universities in a limbo, and right here in SUNY Oswego, campus leaders are preparing for potential impact. Governor Hochul's budget plan remains tied up in negotiations as lawmakers extend deadlines and leave key funding decisions unresolved. That includes millions in support for SUNY schools. Negotiations in Albany have stretched past the April 1st deadline, with disagreements over housing policy, taxes, and spending priorities holding up the final budget. And until a deal is reached, SUNY campuses are left waiting and concerned. At SUNY Oswego, campus administrators say the delay is creating potential concerns from staffing to student services.
In some situations, it might mean that we don't hire as many student workers as we might normally do. Again, we try to protect the students as much as possible, but you got to make sure the budget is somewhat balanced as well.
The state budget also funds tuition assistance programs like TAP, EOP, and Excelsior, which many SUNY Oswego students rely on to pay for school.
You have to think about all the new possible first gens that's coming to college and trying to better themselves, and now they can't because money situations. Not everybody has it like that as much as the next person. So for them to make cuts, they're risking a whole lot of new gens, first gens, to not finish school.
Despite the delayed process, SUNY Oswego officials says they're committed to minimizing the impact. Officials also say that timely support from Albany is crucial to long-term planning. I'm Jaden Archie, Oswego Now.
As budget talks continue in Albany, campus officials and students in Oswego are keeping a close eye on the outcome.
While nothing is final yet, the delay could affect short-term planning for programs, services, and student support.
We've had some persistent clouds, but I'm not complaining about the temperature.
For sure. We've had quite the warm-up as we head into the weekend. Oswego Now meteorologist David Rienzo will let us know if the warmer weather will stick around.
Yeah, that's right, guys. This is some of the warmest temperatures that we've seen in quite a while after a very dreary winter. I think we're all excited for that warm temperatures to stick around. And fortunately, we'll have a few days of some warm temperatures. We're just going to get through Sunday, which is going to be a little bit chilly. For the remainder of our day today, some showers will stick around. We'll still have a little bit of a dry period and then more showers tonight as it gets into Saturday. And I'll have some more information on some more precipitation coming in this weekend. But first, back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, David. SUNY Oswego will celebrate Arbor Day next week on April 25th to April 26th. The SUNY Oswego Canal Forest Restoration Project team is hosting nature-related activities from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. at Rice Creek Field Station. Everyone is invited to enjoy a special pancake breakfast, which features maple syrup made by students that worked with the Maple on Tap project. Other activities throughout the day include arts and crafts, kayaking, a story walk, and shopping with local vendors.
In other environmental news, we've turned from trees to plants and flowers. SUNY Oswego's Office of Sustainability has officially begun its open garden hours.
Oswego Now reporter Seth Appleby has more about how you can get involved. Seth?
Thanks, guys. I'm out here on the east side of campus in between Lee Hall and the Shinman Center, where earlier students were out here enjoying the open garden hours. For more about this event, I reached out to the Office of Sustainability. It's a sure sign that spring is underway. Open garden hours at the Permaculture Living Laboratory, or PLL for short.
Students, faculty, anybody interested can come by and garden in the PLL, which is the section of managed garden and infrastructure just outside of Shinneman. It's a place where we've tried to consistently grow both food crops, flowers, other things.
Barnaby Hurst is a student and intern with the Office of Sustainability who often helps out with the PLL. Hurst says that a large part of sustainability on campus is visibility.
I think the PLL is trying to be a reminder, one, that the campus values sustainability, and two, an example of what sustainable gardening and farming practices can look like.
And although it's a little early in the season to see results, Hurst says that volunteering is essential to the maintenance and success of the garden. And guys, like I mentioned, it's a little bit early in the season, so we're not going to see many crops sprouting up. But luckily, the rest of the semester, the event takes place every Friday, 1 to 3. It's plenty of time to get out here, test out your green thumb. I'm looking at you, Casey.
Thanks, Seth.
SUNY Oswego's theater department is preparing for opening night of Tuck Everlasting, a musical about life, time, and the choices we make.
Oswego Now reporter Ziggy James caught up with one of the stars ahead of next week's premiere.
With opening night just days away, SUNY Oswego students are preparing to bring Tuck Everlasting to life. For Ethan Soda, who plays Jesse Tuck, this is his very first production at Oswego, and it's been a memorable one.
The cast and crew of Tuck Everlasting has been amazing. Our stage management team, our direction team, our choreography team, everyone has been amazing, and this is my first production at SUNY Oswego, and it's really just been a wonderful experience to have as my first.
As the curtain rises next week, the company reflects on weeks of hard work on and off the stage.
The rehearsal process has been long, it really has been, but it's also been so enjoyable. Just being able to go through everything and get to know everyone and see everyone slowly but also quickly embody their characters and bring them to life on the stage has been so nice to watch.
Ethan hopes that audiences walk away remembering the message at the heart of the play.
I really hope when audiences come to see Tuck Everlasting that they really take in the words of some of the songs in the show, especially songs like Time and The Wheel, and just really that family is important and to take every moment you have on this earth not for granted and to just live in the moment.
The story of Tuck Everlasting invites the audience to consider time and how we choose to spend it. Ziggy James, Oswego Now.
Tuck Everlasting opens April 25th at Waterman Theater and runs through April 28th.
Tickets are available now at tickets.oswego.edu or at the Tyler Hall box office.
Coming up, why is the stock market closed?
And what is being cut in Trump's new budget plan?
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
I felt accomplished after I got my diploma. Made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Welcome back to Oswego Now. I'm meteorologist David Rienzo. Outside in Oswego right now, it is 68 degrees, very warm and lovely. And these temperatures are going to stick around for the remainder of the day, only dropping a few degrees overnight as that rain starts to move in late tonight. We'll have a little bit of a drizzle, but then some more showers start to roll in as Saturday comes around. Now, this warm temperatures will stick around for the next few days. We just got to get through Sunday, where temperatures drop down to 41 degrees for a high, but then they rebound for Monday and Tuesday. Now, so precipitation is starting to move in to the area. You can see there's some more widespread showers up north, and there was a pretty heavy thunderstorm out west, but that's since died down as it's entering Buffalo. Now, we will see some more precipitation for the remainder of tonight, and Saturday is going to bring some more widespread large-scale showers, but that'll leave us dry and pretty cool on Sunday ahead of some more showers starting to move in on the end of the day on Tuesday. Easter is this Sunday, so if you can, get outside because it is going to be lovely, very sunny, a little cool though with a high of 48 degrees, and that breeze from Saturday is going to move in on Sunday as well. But very lovely. If you can get outside, I highly recommend it. For your 5-day forecast, temperatures, once again, pretty warm for the next few days, dropping on Sunday, but then rebounding again on Monday and Tuesday. Tuesday is also Earth Day, so I'd recommend getting outside then as well. You can see partly cloudy skies. Very lovely to get outside. If you can, go appreciate the Earth. That's all for my full forecast. Over to the desk.
Beyond Oswego, now 2 federal programs that help millions of low-income families is now in jeopardy. The Trump administration wants to end funding for Head Start and the Low-Income Home Energy Assistance Program known as LEAP. Head Start helps provide early education to nearly 800,000 kids, and LEAP assists around 6 million households with their utility bills. The move is part of a plan to eliminate dozens of programs, but it still awaits approval of Congress.
The U.S. is planning on imposing new port fees for Chinese ships. The fees will be charged to all Chinese-built and owned docking ships on U.S. ports. The fees will be based on net weight or the goods carried on board. The Trump administration says that these fees aim to revive American shipbuilding against China's dominance in the industry.
A lot of people have been watching the stock market closely lately, but today, Wall Street is giving us a breather. This Easter holiday, both the new stock exchange and NASDAQ are closed for Good Friday. Regular trading will resume on Monday as well as after-hours trading. The markets will close again on May 26th for Memorial Day.
A federal judge has ruled that the Social Security Administration cannot grant the Department of Government Efficiency access to sensitive files. This new preliminary injunction extends previous restrictions placed on DOJ's access to Social Security data. The judge says that the Trump administration hasn't made it clear why DOJ needs access to personal and private information of millions of Americans, but the ruling sets the case to be appealed.
Coming up after the break, a sit-down interview with an employee of the Oswego County Health Department.
The risks of rabies and what you can do to prevent transmission of the deadly disease.
Eva Marie smoked 12,000 packs of cigarettes over 15 years. She quit, and now there's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking. Now start screening. No matter how much you smoked, early detection could save you. Talk to your doctor or learn more at savedbythescan.org.
I felt accomplished after I got my diploma. Made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Your tow chains are a little loose. Could spark a wildfire.
Thanks a lot.
Anytime. You should check out SmokeyBear.com. They've got a bunch of tips on wildfire prevention.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Welcome back to Oswego Now News. Earlier today, Madeline sat down with Oswego Health Department Public Health Assistant Chris Masuka.
Yes, I did, Casey, and we talked about rabies and how to prevent the transmission between you and your pet and how to keep everyone safe during the first cases of the season. Let's take a look. Okay, very good. So I'm here with Chris Masuka. He is here to talk to me a little bit about rabies and how to stay safe. How are you doing today, Chris?
Very good, thank you.
Perfect. And I was just wondering if you could describe rabies to me. What is it? How does it present in animals?
Rabies is a virus that is transferred from animal to animal through actual bite wounds. Sometimes there's secondary exposures, which we call scratches or mucous membrane, saliva getting through mucous membrane, nervous tissue, something of that nature.
Perfect. And what do animals look like when they have rabies?
Well, unfortunately, the rabies virus can tend to have some of the same symptoms as distemper, and even now we're seeing roundworm coming through a lot of the animals as well. Lethargic, frothing at the mouth, appear drunk, dragging their hindquarters, just even loss of their voice. A lot of different things of that type of nature. Circling is known, and the roundworms make them do it, and so doesn't distemper. So it's a lot of the same symptoms.
And the Oswego County Health Department just announced that they detected the first 2 cases of rabies in animals this season. Why is it important to catch those cases?
Well, the biggest reason we do this type of basically finding the virus out there and getting the detection is so that we can get people to get out and vaccinate their pets. If we can have them vaccinate their pets and actually call us when there's these types of situations where there's wildlife interacting with their domestic animals, then we can catch these cases and make people aware of it in the area.
Definitely. And besides vaccination, do you have any tips for people with outdoor pets and how to keep them safe?
Yes, not only outdoor pets, but one of the biggest things we run into is a lot of people thinking because their cats are inside animals that they don't need to vaccinate them, which is totally untrue. A lot of the cases that we deal with are bats that have gotten inside homes, and people have unvaccinated animals that become exposed to those bats. In those situations, a lot of times these animals may have to be put down because they're not vaccinated. A lot of times people will release the bats out the window as well. And if that happens, then we have an unvaccinated animal in a house, or even possibly children or adults that may have been sleeping there that may need to get treatment if they release them. So my biggest thing is when it comes to bats, just like we always say, catch it and call us. We can make the determination if it needs to be sent out and tested first.
Great. And is rabies a threat to people? Should people be worried?
Yeah, they definitely should be worried. They need to take precautions when they're around wildlife. Don't try to approach it. A lot of people will see one in their yard and they'll try to throw something at it or try to shoo it away. The best thing you can do is just walk away from it slowly. Go back inside, call either DEC, or you can call us here at the health department. We'll see what we can do to help you. But avoidance is the best part.
Avoidance,
Yeah.
great. And because it's spring, the wildlife is chirping, and it's defrosting after the long winter. Why is it important right now to spread the word about rabies and raise awareness?
Biggest reason right now is because soon we're going to have babies out there. Everybody loves to pick up the babies. You need to leave the babies alone. A lot of times the mother's right there and people don't realize that. When a mother takes off from their babies to avoid you, they have to leave them behind and sometimes go back and get them. When people start picking up the babies or come in contact with mothers that are looking for their babies, that's when they can be exposed to rabies.
It's good to know. It's good to know. Do you have anything else that you think people should know about how to stay safe during this time?
The biggest thing is due diligence. If you see a wild animal in your yard, don't try to approach it. Don't try to shoo it out of your yard. The best thing to do is call your animals in and avoid it. Stay inside until it's gone, or give somebody a call so that we can help you.
Well, perfect. Thank you so much, Chris.
You're welcome.
We're going to head back to the studio.
Thank you.
Coming up, a local boxer has some heavy hands with the Midas touch after competing in the Golden Gloves competition earlier this week.
Stay tuned to hear how an Oswego local is going places no one from Oswego has gone before.
You know, a lot of people say when you're going somewhere, you don't want to look back. But I beg to differ. For her to see her father celebrate his graduation, it's the best feeling in the world. I can't lie and say it was easy. But sometimes you just have to stop everything and take it in. I looked at everything in a different light. And I realized it started with me going back and getting my high school diploma.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
If you love them enough to drive an hour to cheer them on as they get beat 11-0 in the rain, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
Throw that ball, Diane. Woo! You got this.
I felt accomplished after I got my diploma. Made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
Welcome back to Oswego Now. I'm Riley Jones, tonight's sports anchor. The Lakers baseball team has a busy weekend planned, with 3 games against Plattsburgh in a row. Due to scheduling conflicts and cancellations earlier on in the season, the Lakers played the Cardinals yesterday, where they won 15-5. The Lakers continue their plays against Plattsburgh with a doubleheader today. The victory is largely thanks to number 2 Anthony Barone going 2 for 3 with 5 RBIs, including a 2-run homer in the 6th and a 3-run double in the 7th. The Lakers are currently in the middle of their second game of the day. They won the first one 3-2, and they're again obviously against Plattsburgh, and then they're down 1-2 still against Plattsburgh. Kicking off today's lacrosse, both the men's and women's teams have had very exciting weeks, with members of both teams receiving recognition for their hard work. Sophomore Garrett Elston for the men's team and graduate student Madison Davis for the women's, both receiving the title of SUNYAC Offensive Player of the Week. Both players have helped maintain perfect records for their teams in the SUNYAC, with the men's going 4-0 and the women's maintaining a perfect 7-0. This includes Davis's 3 goals and 4 assists, in a record-ending game against Cortland last week, where the Lakers put a stop to the Dragons' 41-game win streak. The women are also currently playing and are up against New Paltz 5-2. Moving into men's tennis, the Lakers have had a fantastic run with 3 straight wins in just 2 weeks, securing the last one against St. John Fisher on Wednesday. The team played 3 doubles games as well as 6 singles, taking home wins for all of them. The Lakers will take on the Nazareth Flyers at home tomorrow at 1. An Oswego local is making a name for himself in the world of boxing, pursuing a lifelong dream to compete in the sport. Take a look. Andre Mendez has been training as a boxer since he was 7 years old. Now, at just 19, he has become the first person from the Oswego Boxing Club to ever compete in the Golden Gloves national competition.
Right before I started, I used to beg my mom because I seen big boxing letters in the windows, and I kept telling her, please, let me go, let me go, let me go. can you sign me up? And then we went in, and then right from there we talked to coach, and he got me all set up.
Andre and his two friends, Edwin Delgado and Anthony Davis, traveled to Albany over the weekend, where they competed in the state finals, and where Andre advanced to nationals.
I already knew where he was going to go before it started. I mean, he's been doing this for so long. It's kind of like I'm just trying to follow in his footsteps, even though I'm the older one.
I just said it the other day. I said, if anybody deserves it, it's him. Seeing him go all the way, mind-blowing. It's congratulations for him because he deserves it.
Andre said that competing at this level is a dream come true.
I love seeing my team grow and get stronger and better, and it just shows like how good of a team we are when we work together. I'm feeling great with the training that we're doing right now, the people I'm working with, and I'm going there to win it.
Andre will be competing in the 2025 National Tournament in Tulsa, Oklahoma from May 11th through the 18th. From all of us here at Oswego Now, we're wishing him the best of luck. The American Collegiate Hockey Association has been growing in popularity around the United States, catching the eye of many college players. Reporter Jaden Jiggets has more to say.
The American Collegiate Hockey Association, first introduced in 1991, was established as an alternative pathway for college hockey players who are not able to participate in NCAA programs. Despite being around for over 30 years, the ACHA is now starting to become more recognizable to incoming college players across the nation, including SUNY Oswego. The school's club hockey team is a D1 ACHA team that is currently ranked number 1 in their conference after this season and has been recruiting college players to join their squad, like SUNY Oswego student Lucas Renzoni.
Area for our school, but throughout a lot of other schools, it's becoming like a main varsity program. Like where I was in Ohio, it was a varsity program. It was like the biggest program on the school, and we had D1 football, we had D1 basketball. So it's growing more and more by year.
Although the team does not get much recognition like its NCAA counterpart, the club's recent achievements have started to gain them some attention. This season, the D1 team finished off their season with 20 wins, winning their division and becoming back-to-back conference champions. The club also, for the first time, made their way to the ACHA National Championship Tournament, where they traveled to St. Louis and competed against the best-ranked teams in the country. Besides the achievements, members of the club believe they are becoming known because of their similarities to the NCAA in competitiveness and determination.
Club hockey, it's serious hockey. Like, everybody's recruited. Like I said, I'm only here because I was recruited to come here. So it's very highly competitive hockey, and I believe that's what people want to see. And then again, even from last year we didn't have a dressing room. We had barely any fans in the stands. So I think year over year we're progressing and taking a step in the right direction.
Club hockey will continue to move forward, building their fan base on campus and help the ACHA grow more popular over time. Jaden Jiggets, Oswego Now.
Thanks, Jaden. That's all for our Oswego Sports Report. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Riley.
The Oswego Alliance Church is doing their part to give back to the community. The church's community center will be doing their annual Easter dinner deliveries tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Oswego Alliance has been delivering 200 free meals around Easter for the past 4 years.
The dinners consist of ham, scalloped potatoes, glazed carrots, pea salad, and a peach cobbler for dessert. Judy Reedy, the faculty manager at Oswego Alliance Church, explains why they started the free dinner deliveries.
We just felt there was a need in the community, especially for older people that can't cook a dinner and can't get out.
The Oswego Alliance Church also does free dinner deliveries for Thanksgiving and Christmas.
All of their funding comes straight from the donations to the church.
Talking about Easter, Madeline, do you have any plans for Easter this weekend?
You know, Casey, I don't have a whole lot going on, but I think I just want to enjoy the weather. Go outside with my friends, just breathe in the fresh air, maybe go down by the lake.
Sounds nice.
Do you have plans?
I mean, I wouldn't really call them Easter plans. I'm going out to Buffalo to see my friends for the weekend, so that'll be fun, but I can't really name it Easter plans.
Yeah, I mean, not a traditional celebration.
Definitely not.
We'll be there nonetheless. Yeah, you know, I'm really looking forward to this warm weather going forward. I'm sure it'll be beautiful in Buffalo. For sure.
Thanks for watching Oswego Now.
Have a good night, everyone.